So, welcome back, class. Welcome back, those of you at home. Hope you enjoyed your break and kept releasing during your break. We're going to work now on a worksheet in your book. So please turn to the page that has wanting to control at the top of it. What we're going to be doing here is exploring the wanting to control further. And by doing it on this sheet, we're going to be looking at two main things. The first being, what is it that we actually get from wanting to control? We do it for a reason. So what is it we're wanting? And the other reason, and the other side really, the side that's not quite as obvious, is what do we get from wanting to be controlled? And you might think that's kind of a little strange, but if you think about it, there are times when we all kind of give up our power. We let somebody or something else control us. A perfect example is really when you're a child. You want somebody to do something for you. You want somebody else to be in control. You don't. So we're going to do some further work on this in exploration. So let's take a few moments and write down what it is that you, firstly, would like to get from wanting to control. And the other thing, what is it you want to get from wanting to be controlled? Okay, so let's do some releasing together now. What we'll be doing is identifying the underlying want with whatever you wrote down and releasing that to completion, just allowing yourself to be aware of it and letting it go until you've checked your let go column and you feel good about that particular thing. So, who would like to work first? Oh, and by the way, those of you at home, do follow along, whether I'm working with somebody here in this class or whether you're watching an excerpt from another class. Just follow along and keep your releasing going. Michael, what is it? What's one thing that you want to get from wanting to control?
Oh, wait a minute. It's what do I get or what do I want to get?
What do you want to get? Either one, whichever.
Oh, I just said what I get from wanting to control, I get a headache.
Okay. All right.
I don't want one, but that's what happens often.
Okay. And when you think of that happening, what does that stir up? You're wanting approval or you're wanting to control?
Feels like approval.
Okay. Just allow yourself to be aware of the wanting. You just let it go. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Just look at it again. Are you aware of any more of that wanting approval?
No, not in that case, no.
Okay, good. Okay, Michael, so what's something that you get from wanting to be controlled?
Security.
Okay. And can you see whether that's coming from your wanting approval or your wanting to control?
Control.
Okay. Could you let go, wanting to control?
It's kind of hard.
Okay. Does it feel stuck? Okay, there it left. Okay. Well, think about that again. You're wanting security. Can you get a sense of more of the wanting to control?
No, not really. Yeah, it went away.
Okay. So how are you feeling now about that?
Pretty good. Pretty good, yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to write it in your games book.
Okay, thank you.
So who else would like to work on this sheet? Who's next? What's something somebody gets from wanting to control? What do you think you're going to get? Rodney.
Ostensibly, I'm looking for power and satisfaction, but Michael said headache, and it just dawned on me that when I'm wanting to control things, I tend to tense up, my body tends to tense up, and when you do that, the blood doesn't flow as well. Probably don't think quite as well, and it may seem like I have a little headache. So a side effect of that is giving me a little bit of headache too.
Okay.
And I'm not thinking as clearly and as effectively as I might otherwise if I wasn't trying to get that control.
Okay.
So it has some downsides there too.
All right. Well, when you think about that, does it stir up your wanting approval or your wanting to control?
I think probably control. I tend to be a controlling type person.
Okay.
So I think that's what it stirs up.
Well, now that you're aware of it, could you let it go?
But try.
Okay. Well, just see if you can allow yourself to be aware of the wanting to control.
Okay.
Could you allow it to release?
Yes. Can.
Okay. See if you can be aware of any more of it there.
Still
In
some
fact,
there.
yeah, the fact that it gives you a headache makes you feel stressed.
Yes.
And could you allow that wanting to control to release?
Yes, I believe I have the ability to do that, to release that.
Could you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's see if there's any more there. When you think about...
Just a little bit left.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Well, just
It sneaks
focus...
up on me.
Mm-hmm. Just focus on that part that's left.
A little residue there.
Yeah. Is that the wanting to control still?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Could you allow it to
Yes.
release? Okay, good.
Good.
Good. Okay, so how is it feeling now?
Feels better. Feels
Okay.
better state of mind.
Good.
Happier state of mind.
So on the other side, what's something that you get from wanting to be controlled?
I get approval.
All right. And is that the wanting approval?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Could you allow that wanting approval to release?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you be aware of any more of it there, Rodney? The wanting approval?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
That's easier to release than the other side for me, for some reason.
All right.
But there's still a little bit left there.
See, could you let it go? That want?
Yes. Huh. Slipping away.
Well, how is it now?
Feels good.
All right. Okay. So you can carry on working on your list as I'm helping
Thank
other
you.
people. All right. So who else?
I get what I want or things my way.
Ah, okay. And what's the underlying want there? The wanting approval or wanting to control?
I think control. On top anyways.
Yeah. Just let it go.
I don't know, let me see.
I'll just focus on it again. The wanting to control. Getting what you want.
That part is fine. It's when you think about, okay, somebody's saying that no, you can't have it, then it's like, well, maybe I didn't get rid of all of it.
Okay.
Or something.
All right. So good. There's more there then.
Oh, I'm sure it could come up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just focus on that wanting to control again.
Yeah.
Could you allow it to release?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good. And can you get a sense of any more of it there, Cheryl? That wanting to control.
I think there's probably some approval there.
Okay. Just allow yourself to be aware of the wanting approval. Could you allow it to release?
Yes.
Good. Okay. And is there any more of it there?
I could just let some more go.
Good. And when you think of that again,
If I think of somebody telling me, no, I can't have it, then, yeah. I
okay,
think
so it stirs up more. Well, when you think about that, is that the wanting to control or wanting approval?
I think it's approval.
All right. Could you allow the wanting approval to release?
I guess not.
Are you sure?
It didn't want to move at all. Maybe it did though. Let's see.
Yeah, just check back now.
It feels better.
Focus inside, yeah. See if there's any more of the wanting approval or wanting to control when somebody says no to you.
No, it's not even going in my head. Okay. I think it's gone.
Okay.
I'll look again.
Yes. Just look again. Just imagine someone saying that to you.
Yeah, I
No.
can. That's been a big one. It's like, boom. I don't find it, though. I think it's gone.
You let it all go.
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful.
That's great.
Give yourself some checks there.
All right.
Now on the other side, what is it that you want from wanting to be controlled?
No responsibility.
Okay.
Having somebody tell me what to do so that I don't have to worry about it.
All right. And is that coming from the wanting approval or the wanting to control?
Probably approval. Then nobody can say I did it wrong.
Okay. Just focus on that wanting approval. No one can say you did it wrong.
I feel stuck. It's like it's just right here and it's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
Or something.
Would you like to control that it's stuck right now?
Yes.
Could you let go of wanting to control? Okay, good. Okay. Well, just think about that again.
The other one went away too.
Good. Okay.
Because I can think about somebody saying that I did something wrong and it feels okay. I don't have to feel bad about that.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
You can give yourself a couple of check marks there.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. So who else?
I feel like I get approval from wanting control.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's approval.
Yeah, wanting approval. You just let some go. See if there's any more of it there, Terry. That wanting approval. Could you allow it to release?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any more? See if you can allow yourself to be aware of more of that wanting approval.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel it.
Could you allow it to release?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel it going.
Good,
It's fine. I
good.
didn't complete my sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a lot of times when I want to control something is I feel the need for approval.
Yes. We often want to control people to get approval.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
To get there, to get all these other wonderful things like power and
Yes.
acknowledgement and so forth. That all comes back to approval for me.
Okay. Well, is there any more there, just as you talk about it? The wanting approval?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of that.
There goes another piece. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
How is it now?
It's getting harder to feel it.
Okay, but there's still
Yeah.
some more there?
Yeah,
All right. Just allow yourself to be aware of the wanting approval that's there.
okay.
Could you allow it to release?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is there any more that you're aware of?
I think now maybe I'm feeling kind of like Cheryl. I'm wanting to let go of it, but I'm,
Okay.
you know, it's I'm a little stuck.
All right. Would you like to control that?
Yeah.
That was a nice release.
Yeah.
We'll see what's there now. Are you aware of any wanting approval or wanting to control?
Well, I feel better, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I know I feel better.
All right, good. Okay. So then let's go to the other side then. What do you get from wanting to be controlled?
I get acceptance then, if I'm controlled.
Okay.
Approval.
All right.
Now we're back to this.
Good. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I guess I get to release a little more of this.
Just the flip side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do have both. Just this side isn't often as obvious.
It's amazing how much approval there is on a wanting control sheet.
Yes. Very often there are both the wants there, though.
Mm-hmm.
So just focus inside again, Terry. See if there's any more of that wanting approval.
Okay.
Could you let it go?
Yeah.
Good. Is there any more of it there? Could you allow it to release and just let it go?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can. Good. Piece of cake.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how is it now?
It's good. Yeah, that's good.
Good. Give yourself a couple of checks.
Okay.
there. So let's do some releasing now with our home viewer. So those of you here in the class, just keep focused on your releasing and continue along as I release with our viewers at home. So, those of you at home, just get comfortable and pick something from your worksheet that you're wanting to get from wanting to control. Just see what want is underlying that. Is it the wanting approval? Or you're wanting to control? Could you allow it to release? Just focus again. See if there's any more of that there. Whichever want it was. And could you allow it to release? And when you think of that thing that you think you're going to get from wanting to control, just allow whatever the want is there, just to come into your awareness. And could you allow it to release? And take a look at that again. Is there more of that want there? Could you let it go? And when you think about what you want to get from wanting to control, just see what want is there right now. Could you allow it to release? And just see if there's any more of it there. And whichever want is there, could you let it go? Now let's go to the other side now. What's something that you want from wanting to be controlled? Just see what want is underlying that. The wanting approval or the wanting to control. And could you allow it to release? Just check again. See if there's any more of that want there. Could you let it go? And just check again. See what want is there right now. Is it the wanting approval or the wanting to control? Could you allow it to release? And just think again, when you think about what it is that you want to get from wanting to be controlled. Just allow whatever want is there just to come into your awareness. Just allow yourself to be aware of it. And could you allow it to release? And just one more time, check and see if there's any more of it there. And could you let it go? Okay, now continue working on these sheets, taking the things that you want to get from wanting to control and things that you want to get from wanting to be controlled, and keep releasing whatever want comes up and letting that go until you feel good. And then make sure you check on each side of the column there, the let go and the feel good. So take some extra time now and pause the tape and just carry on working on this quietly on your own.